Have you ever heard of a book that no one can read? Not because it's in a forgotten language or damaged, but because it's written in a language that doesn't exist anywhere else. A book filled with strange drawings, made up symbols, and pages that seem to hide secrets no one has ever unlocked. Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's real. This book is called the Voynich Manuscript. And for over 600 years, it's confused and fascinated everyone who tried to understand it. So, take a seat, because here comes history. What's this weird book about anyway? The Voynich Manuscript is an old book, super old. Experts believe it was written sometime in the early 40s. But the thing is, nobody knows who wrote it, what it is saying, or even why it exists. That already sounds pretty wild. The book got its name from a guy named Wilfrid Voynich, who found it in 1912 in Italy. He was a book dealer, and when he opened it, he probably had no idea he had just rediscovered one of the weirdest things in history. It has around 240 pages, but some believe a few pages are missing. Every single page is full of strange handwriting, drawings of plants that don't exist, naked ladies in pools, and mysterious circles that kind of look like star maps or science experiments. The writing doesn't match any known language. It is not Latin, not Greek, not Arabic, not anything. It's totally unknown. The illustrations are just strange. Let's talk about drawings. They're not just decorations. They seem like they were meant to explain something. Some pages show plants, but they are not plants anyone has ever seen. They look a little familiar, like real herbs or flowers, but none of them match anything in the real world. Then there are pictures of women, naked, tiny, and often sitting in or near weird tube-like structures. In some pages, they look like they're bathing in a green liquid. Some people think this could be some kind of health guide or even an early medical book, but others think it's something much stranger. Then you have all these symbols and circular designs that look like they're supposed to represent stars or planets. But again, none of it lines up with anything we know. It's like someone from another world made this book for people who never existed. So, what are the theories? People have been trying to figure this thing out for over 100 years, and everyone has a theory. Some say it was made by alchemists trying to hide their recipes and knowledge. Back in the Middle Ages, people believed in turning metal into gold and making potions to live forever. Maybe this book was their secret notebook. Others believe it could have been created by a secret group, like an early secret society. Maybe they wanted to protect their knowledge by writing it in code, only readable by members. And yep, there are alien theories too. Some people seriously think the Voynich manuscript might be a message from aliens, or even written by someone who was in contact with them. The symbols, the plants, the strange women, it is so different from anything we've ever seen that some folks just say, well, maybe it's not from here at all. Hey, if you're enjoying this mystery and want more stories like this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. We've got a lot more strange and amazing stories coming up, and I promise they will keep you thinking. People have tried everything to crack it. It's not like people haven't tried to solve this thing. Some of the best minds in the world have worked on the Voynich manuscript. During World War II, the same codebreakers who cracked enemy messages tried to figure out what it said. And guess what? They couldn't. In more recent years, computers have been used to analyze the text. AI has looked for patterns, repeated words, sentence structure, anything that could give us a clue, but still no real answer. It has patterns, yes, but they don't follow any known logic or grammar. Some scientists say the writing follows the rules of a real language, like having repeated words and grammar. But since we don't know the vocabulary or what the symbols mean, we can't even start to translate it. Maybe it's all a trick. Okay, here's a thought. What if the whole thing is fake? What if someone, back in the day, just made up a book full of nonsense to trick people into thinking it was something important? Maybe they wanted to impress a king, sell it for a lot of money, or just have fun confusing people. But that idea has problems too. If just random scribbles, why does the writing follow patterns? Why are there repeated shapes, similar sentence lengths, and organized paragraphs? It would take in a lot of time and planning to make it look this real. Also, who would even try something that complicated in the 40s? It's not like they had time to waste. The sections of the book. Experts have divided the book into different sections based on the drawings. Herbal section. Pages with plants may be meant to be medicinal herbs. Astronomical section. Circular diagrams with stars and moons. Biological section. All those drawings of women in tubes. Pharmaceutical section. Jars, roots, and maybe potion recipes. Recipe section. Text-only pages with stars making some paragraphs. Each section seems to tell a story, but without knowing the language, we don't know what kind of story it is. It is about healing, the stars, magic, all of the above. What the experts say. Linguistics, scientists, historians, and hobby codebreakers all have different ideas. Some believe it's a language we've never seen before. Others think it's a kind of visual riddle. One team of researchers claim that the book might be written in a forgotten dialect of Romance languages, like a mix of Old Spanish and Italian, but even that hasn't confirmed. One of the most exciting theories is that it could have been written by Leonardo da Vinci when he was young, but the dates don't really match up, so most people think that's just a fun idea. Recent discoveries. Not really. From time to time, someone claims to have solved it. They publish an article or post a video saying they've cracked the code. But every time, other researchers review the work and say, "Nope, that doesn't hold up." Some people think we will never solve it. Others believe the answer is out there. We just haven't looked at it in the right way yet. So, why do people care so much? Because it's a mystery. It's something real that no one understands. It's not legend or myth. It's a physical book that exists in a library right now. You could go see it with your own eyes at the Yale University. That's where it's kept today. It gives people a puzzle, and we love puzzles. We want to feel like we're smart enough to solve the unsolvable, and maybe one day someone will. What if you solve it? Imagine being the person who figures out, would go down in history. You would be the one who finally unlocked the biggest literary mystery of all time. What secrets would it reveal? Ancient knowledge? A lost civilization? Or maybe just the world's strangest diary? The mystery lives on. The Voynich Manuscript is more than just a book. It's a mystery that has lasted longer than most countries. It's something that reminds us how much we still don't know. And maybe that's part of its magic. Maybe it was never meant to be understood. Or maybe it's just waiting for the right person to come along. Until then, the Voynich Manuscript keeps its secrets, and will keep in asking questions. If you made it this far, you're clearly as curious as we are. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us what you think the Voynich Manuscript really is. Secret code? Lost knowledge? Alien message? Let's talk about it in the comments below.